aspect of personality development. So knowing yourself allows you to understand what you need and want. And if you already know the differences between need and want, and you know you have a chance that you get the things that you really need and you really want. So need and want, so there are different things. So need is these are food, water, shelter, and want. This is the things that you want in life. For example, it can be an iPad, a book that you want to have. So again, need and want are two different things. That's it. What about self-image versus self-concept? Self-image, it is based on how an individual sees themselves. What about self-concept? So self-concept is a more comprehensive evaluation of the self, largely based on how a person sees themselves, values themselves, think about themselves, and feels about themselves. Meaning to say, self-image, for example, self-image is I hate how my skin is brown. I hate how short I am. And self-concept is about more accepting who we are. Self-concept is I love being short. I don't care if I'm short. I have a dark hair. I have a tan skin, or I have a white skin, and I love it. Okay, again, self-image is sometimes we evaluate or judge ourselves. In self-concept, we end up loving who we are. Okay, are we clear with that, students? Yes. Do you have any questions so far? Nah. No questions. Okay. Friends, if you have any clarifications, then you know. So if you want to become a better version of yourself, the change and control is up to you. So it's not in someone's shoe, or in we lie to someone for us to to become a better person. However, we need instructors, or we also need guidance. For example, when we're still a kid or a teenager, or even adults, we still need advices to our elders. And it's okay if because there were times that we're going to disagree on their points, but we have to sorry about that. We have to respect their point of view, because they know better, because they already experienced those kind of situations. But still, it's still in our control that we are going to become a better version of ourselves in the future. So why is self-awareness important? So self-awareness, mastery of your life, know what you want, know what you need, know your desires, know your attitude. So self-awareness is more of how we control ourselves, more of how we should think, how we should decide things. Here, self-awareness again, discover. You're going to discover your talents, your skills, your abilities, and your preferences. So once you understand more about yourself, understand more the things that you need for you to grow, or for you to improve your skills, so you will get understand, oh, this is my talent, and these are the things that I need to improve, or this is the skill that I have to improve to become a better person. And of course, abilities as well, and your preferences. Before we proceed, students, may I ask, what is the differences between skills and abilities?
What do you think? What's the difference between skill and ability? Have you
And
heard of
what's
that?
the differences
You know what
between
skill
skills
is?
and
Do you know, Rian?
abilities?
Yeah,
What?
you're like a hobby.
Hobby?
Like a hobby.
What?
Skills like
Take
the
your
things
time.
that you're good at.
Yes, Rian understood well. So it's something you're good at. So, Rian, what are you good at?
Okay, Monica, go ahead.
Skill is like, for example?
Skill is something
Math.
that
Math. Okay, that's a skill. What else?
being able to do something that
Singing.
Singing,
you
yes.
already know.
Dance.
Okay,
Yeah.
so skills is this is the
Coloring.
thing that
Coloring,
you,
yes.
you should
Okay.
develop or
Those are
improve
Rian's
more,
skills. What
and
about
you can
Ryan?
improve this over time. And abilities, this is
Oh, I know
kind
one.
of natural or
Piano.
Piano, good.
while
What
skills
about
are
for Ryan?
learned
What can you
through
think for his
years.
skills?
Okay, I hope we are clear with that.
Yeah, what
Moving
skills do
on,
you have, Ryan?
better understanding of
You're
doing
good at coloring,
things and how to
good at drawing, good at bike riding.
so as a
See,
person,
Ryan has a
we
skill
should
bike
avoid
riding,
being
which Rian doesn't,
complacent.
right?
Do you know the word
Right?
complacent,
I will
students?
have
You will, yeah.
Okay.
And then, for
So
example,
let's
mommy and
have
daddy, our skills are like driving a car, right?
let's try to repeat the word
Yeah.
complacent. So complacent
Tita Mal,
means
what's her skill?
showing smug
Cooking.
or uncritical
Yeah?
satisfaction
Those are
with
skills.
oneself
Or
one's
someone who's good at
achievement.
fixing
So this
bikes,
from
motorbikes.
Oxford Dictionary.
That's a
Oh,
skill.
So saying complacent is where we
Yeah,
for
making mistakes.
example, we found out that we are good in public speaking.
So
you
public
realize that,
speaking
oh,
is a
I'm
skill.
good in this.
So
Or
Ryan,
let's say,
one
I'm
of
a
the
good
things you're going to learn
basketball
during
player.
this course
I'm a
is
good
what are you good at and who are you, right?
you
That's
more
something
than
you
you
feel.
have the
We're all
talent.
trying to understand, right?
There are some
But that's the
very
purpose of this.
good
Try to
people
understand
that are
yourself
going
more.
to stick with that.
Because when they ask
They're
questions like,
just
for
good,
example,
but
what
they don't
annoys you,
want to
what bothers
learn
you,
more. They
what
don't
makes you
want to
angry,
study
right?
more. They don't want
Then
to go
if
to
mommy
a
breaks a
workshop
promise, you
to
get angry,
know
right?
more
If
and
she
to
says she's going to get a toy but she doesn't, you get
understand
angry,
their skill. So being
right?
complacent is they don't
No?
want to
Yes or
study
no?
more. It's just that
Yes?
I know that I'm good. They know
So
that
those
they're
are kind of
good,
the
but they
examples.
don't want to broaden or widen their knowledge. So
You have
again,
something to,
students,
you become
or
moody
as a
easily.
person, or as a student in a class, if you're already starting your classes now, avoid being complacent. Okay, so we have to improve and do things more for us to grow and develop our skills and abilities. Do you have any questions so far? Natalia, Ryan, Monica, and Seja? I don't have a question. Okay, thank you. Let's proceed. Build
But you have to say
and
it properly.
maintain relationship with yourself, relationship with others. So here in
Okay.
self-awareness, it's not just about ourselves.
So
It's
the
also
most
about
important thing is
how we
understanding
connect with
yourself and
other
understanding
people.
others too, right? So
And
you
here
should be able to
in
think, what are the
self-awareness,
skills of
of course,
Rian? What are the skills
we
of
are
Renzo,
going to
right?
learn how
What are the
to
skills of
love
mommy, daddy, Lolo,
and
Lola?
accept ourselves
Okay.
more. And once we
Okay.
love and accept ourselves,
Okay.
it followed by we end up loving our people as well. But of course, in reality, we have to set boundaries as well because not all people are nice, and that is the brutal truth of life. But we have to show kindness and courage. Okay? Next, focus on your thoughts, your reactions, your emotions, your behavior. So here in self-awareness, we will be more focusing on how we deliver our emotions or how we express our emotions when we are happy, especially when we are angry. Just like what Ryan said earlier, that one of his negative trait is sometimes he ends up being angry. So we're going to practice how we should express ourselves in those situations, and someone in some instances or something let's say when someone is mad or angry, what kind of expression, what we are going to react to, are we going to deliver or convey to that person? No. So know your strengths and weaknesses.
So this is your strengths and weaknesses, Ryan.
Type in
What is
our
something you're strong
box,
at? You should know.
type in
This is what the teacher will ask you. What will you answer?
and one over
No, but you have to think. What is something you're strong at?
Okay, so please go to our chat
That,
box and
telling
type
jokes.
there your answer.
No,
One
he's
strength and one
Or being funny.
Okay.
A
time.
drama, you can say like that.
Acting drama.
Hello, I'm not
Okay, and then what are your weaknesses?
I'm strong.
Good.
Mine is bike riding.
Okay. What about personality weaknesses?
My factions.
But that's not personality, that's
What's
skills.
that? What?
So there's personality weakness and the skill weakness, right? So personality weakness is, for example, someone who gets angry easily, someone who's lazy, someone who's smoking or drinking, right? Those kind of things are, or someone who's messy, they always leave it messy, right? Those are something like a weakness, right? Got it?
I am lazy.
Like that. What happened now?
Oh, teacher is on mute. She's probably talking.
Okay.
It's quiet.
Yeah, why?
Maybe teacher Roselle is talking, but she's muted.
You have to always sit up the whole class, right? Sit up, please.
I think. Why is it like that?
I don't know. Is it the internet?
No, I think teacher Roselle's muted. You can say.
Oh, here. My strength is drawing. Oh, you have to type it in.
Yes. Kindly type your answer.
Can
Take
you
your time, students.
can you type it, Rian? Rian will
For
type it for you.
Natalia, my strength is drawing. For Monica, my strength is I can
What's your strength?
/ work fast. My weakness is I get easily irritated. Okay, thank you, Monica. So let's wait for the others.
Drawing.
Okay.
My strength is drawing.
Bike riding. You put a few things: drawing, painting, and bike riding.
I'm magician.
But you're not strong at that yet. You don't know that yet.
See?
Yeah. The
Magician.
rubber pencil.
My strength. No, Dad, only one. No.
What?
Somebody said my strength is drawing too.
Okay.
My strength is drawing.
Does it say only one?
My strength
So
is
let's
I
wait
can
for
move,
Natalia.
walk
Natalia,
fast.
my weakness
My
is I
weakness
wake up
is
very late. I see. So if that would be the case,
Oh yeah,
what will you
sleeping.
going to
What
do?
is the weakness?
For Monica, if that will be the
Ryan,
case that
what
you
is your
get
weakness?
easily irritated, what kind of solution that you have to do to avoid it? So later on, we're going to answer the question. You're going to answer that question, students. So let's
Weakness,
just
weakness.
wait
Something
for
you're bad at.
Ryan
Okay, they're waiting for you.
and Senja.
Okay, put this and then put weakness now. Enter and then put weakness. My weakness is.
Magic.
Weakness, something you're not good at.
My weakness is.
Sometimes he's shy, okay?
My weakness
I am shy
is
sometimes.
Being shy.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Being shy. Sometimes.
It's true. Okay.
Like that, right?
Being shy sometimes.
Shy. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Shy sometimes. Oh, something.
Go. Okay, sit up. Okay. Now they're gonna ask you to answer the question, okay? So when they ask you,
My strength is drawing.
your
My
strength
weakness
drawing.
is being shy
Okay.
sometimes.
You can enter now. Send it, okay?
Dad, look, my weakness.
Yeah.
Look, somebody said my strength is drawing too. Like
Okay, what else did they say?
My weakness
For
is
Ryan, my strength is drawing. My weakness
I
is
wake
being
up
shy
very, very
sometimes.
late.
See, so that's
My
good.
strength is
That
I can
being
move
shy,
fast,
you can overcome that.
Mhm.
work and
And
fast.
I was that kind of person back
My
then as well. I was a
weakness
shy
is
person,
I get
but I
easily
overcome it.
irritated.
Mhm.
That's it.
And you will
Good.
overcome that as well when the time flies or when you grow older.
Your
Or let's
drama
say
class will
when you
start at 2,
practice
2
doing
o'clock.
public speaking, participating in the
You'll be
classroom,
finish that at
so
3.
you
It's
can
1 hour.
overcome that
The
as
Is
well.
drama.
this 1
So
hour
that's
too?
Yes.
your Senja.
I'll call you. Yes.
Friends,
call you.
all
For Senja, my
starting.
strength is
Okay,
being
ask
a
mommy.
more person.
Ask mommy
And
to
my
watch you doing
weakness
the
is I
acting.
get
Okay.
shy
Guys,
and
my
get
strength is being a
impatient. I
hardworking
see.
person, and
So
my weakness
I see
is
myself
I get
through some
shy
behavior.
easily.
Sometimes
Who's that?
my weakness is I get
Okay.
easily
Like
irritated.
Impatient, yeah.
On
That's
that.
somebody else.
I'm working on that kind of
Senja.
Your weakness
personality.
is you don't eat enough.
And yeah, I was a shy person back then as well. Okay,
Like
thank
Daddy,
you students
you
for
always
I
sharing
was shy too.
that. Now
But you
let's on
overcome
here.
it, and then
So
you
let's
became
have this
super
another
not
activity.
shy.
Yes.
Okay, if you were already
Then
identified
Because I
why-
did
three
public
of your strengths
speaking, I
and weaknesses
traveled.
and shared with the
Then I
class.
started
Okay, so now let's
talking
proceed.
to
So how
strangers.
can we
Then
develop
that's why
self-awareness?
in
Okay, go
this
back to the
So
screen
how
now.
can we develop
What are you
it?
asking
So
me,
number
Ryan?
Why
one,
in the
adhere to
Sari
good
story you
values.
don't-
What
Because
do
of
we mean
language.
by adhere?
Because I can't spell out, that's
So
why.
adhere means
Okay, here.
believe
Can you
in
read
and
that?
follow
Read
the
it for Ryan.
practice. So you
To listen
have
to.
to once you learn something, once we tackle some
How
lessons
can
here or
we
topics here in our class,
self-awareness?
you have to
Adhere
practice
to
it as
good
well, and you have to
values,
follow that so that
extensively,
or apply rather
a journal,
for you
Mhm.
to let's say able
Then?
to
acknowledge
succeed
your
of having
negative
of
traits,
having
be
self-awareness in yourself, that you read
appreciative and
extensively.
thankful,
So if you know
acknowledge
some
your
self-help books,
achievements,
or
and
not just self-help
identify
books,
your goals.
but
Okay.
books
So
as
these are
well.
some ways you can
It
become more
can
confident,
gives
okay?
us a
First,
let's say moral lesson.
you always
and nature stories as
follow the
moral
10
lessons,
Commandments
right?
of the Bible,
So
okay?
please
Then,
do
second
read.
is you
However,
start reading
does
more.
anyone here
Third
in
is
the
you start
class
writing
that
more,
read,
a journal.
that already read a self
Then you
let's say self-help
you
book?
acknowledge some of the negative things about you.
Oh,
And
I
then
see. What
you're
about
being more
reading?
grateful.
Okay,
Then
so Natalia,
acknowledge your
Senja, so
achievements.
Monica, what about you? Do you read some books sometimes? What about you, Ryan? Do you love to read?
Yeah, just
Yes!
Yes, I see. So what is your favorite book?
say the Bible. Go.
The
Bible.
Bible!
You
The
have your favorite
Bible!
I see. Okay, thank you for that, Ryan. So again, when we're talking, we have to lower down our voice a bit.
Okay.
Thank you, Ryan. What about you, Natalia? What is your favorite book that really helped you, that you learned something from that book?
He thinks this is acting class already.
Oh, I see. There is a movie as well. In
There,
Percy
there,
Jackson.
Ryan,
Have you
come.
seen that movie?
There, there.
I watched both of them. Oh, I see. That's nice. So why?
How come you cannot see the
what
video?
lesson that you
I
learned
don't
in
know.
that book? There's still hope.
You were able to see the video, right?
Yeah, I saw.
I see. Thank you, Natalia.
She's young too,
what
right, the
about
girl?
you, Senja?
What I usually read is educational books, like some science books or like math books,
He can. I like
Wow.
reading. You like reading? Yeah.
like repeated or not more.
What if she had
I see. So you love those
headset?
kind of books.
What if
too.
she had a headset?
That's good in-
Imagine if she had a headset on.
No, one of the students had a
Oh
headset.
man,
Animals or
too loud.
animals that you
Dad,
try.
I had an experiment
Okay.
of you connect a eraser and rub them, it will get
At the
eraser.
moment, you're
Eraser.
reading
You want
educational
to
books,
see
which
my
is good as well. It can
experiment?
helps you to understand
Mhm.
more of your subjects. Okay, what about you, Monica?
Then, but then if you do it with your hand.
Just some books that have
Oh, you have
facts
to
about
answer.
the
Answer,
earth,
Rian.
humans, and
Put
such.
the
Because
Bible
science is your favorite
and
subject.
storybooks.
Yes, my
Yes.
science.
Thank
There's
you,
some books
students.
that
Thank you
have
for sharing that here in our
facts.
class.
What should I
Next,
say?
keep a journal.
Oh, just
So
put the
students,
Bible.
have you had a journal
The
back
Bible,
then?
reading the Bible.
Or right now, do you have a journal? Who has a journal here?
What's a
Raise your
journal?
hand. Or
Journal is when you're
okay,
writing stuff in
Natalia and
like a book,
Monica.
writing
So
stuff.
you don't have a journal or a
Like a
diary?
notebook.
I see.
unicorn.
Oh, for Natalia, a diary. I see. Do you also write your plans there, or just you writing your emotions, expressing yourself?
There.
Yeah.
Reading the Bible.
And stories.
Both, I see. For you, Monica, you haven't had a diary and a journal?
Stories with the
I
IES.
used to have one, but I keep forgetting to write.
I see.
Yes.
We're the same. Actually, I have a journal, but I keep
There's no
forgetting
why.
writing
Stories.
down my plans. What about you, Ryan?
Stories.
Do you have a journal
Okay, enter.
or a diary?
Say not yet, teacher. Not yet.
Reading the Bible. and
Not
stories.
yet.
I see. So
Send in-
that also helps when it comes to because reading
Go back
a
to the
Bible
screen
it
now.
also improve our self or
Okay.
our personality. But
Mm,
Ryan,
that's good.
do you sometimes write or express yourself through writing?
Say not yet, teacher.
Not yet, teacher.
I see, not yet. I see. Okay, thank you, Ryan. So number 4, acknowledge your negative traits. So that is good that you were able to identify your negative and your positive trait as well, because there's nothing wrong knowing our negative traits. Once we identify our negative trait, that is the time that I have to work on this. I have to improve on this. Okay, number 5, be appreciative and thankful. So that doesn't mean that we're going to be so religious here. And there's nothing wrong being religious. It's just that we have to be appreciative and thankful that we're still alive today, especially in these difficult times that we have during pandemic. And we have to be thankful to people who surrounds us.
20 more minutes, okay,
Number
Renzo?
6, acknowledge your achievement and identify your goal. So it's very important that you acknowledge as well your big
Not yet,
and
teacher.
small achievements, because that is very whether you just receive awards.
He's already preparing for the acting class at 12 o'clock.
Okay, Dad, I was saying.
No, this class shouldn't be like that. The acting class, you can do that.
I don't have an acting class.
Renzo has it, then you can join him.
So again, you have to
But
acknowledge
then I can't talk to them.
Yeah. Just like this one, Rian can talk. She's helping. Guys,
draw out your hand
look here, do
on
that.
your tongue. Write down
Listen,
one
this
goal
you have to do with this.
on your
Write down.
index
Okay, just
finger,
focus.
Write down one value you adhere to.
Okay,
On
focus.
your middle finger, write down one motivation you have.
Here.
On your ring finger, write down one achievement. On
Renzo,
your
can you give me a paper?
write
Give
down
me a paper.
your negative trait. And after this, we will share our answers
Okay.
and our
Rian, you do it too. You both do
Remember,
it.
students,
Renzo, you do it too.
to
Come.
the activity and later on group end session and your the activity. Okay, are we clear? Okay. Please, students, and take your time. And once you are done, please kindly type in our
Renzo, get a paper and then you can do it too.
Your time.
Okay. Get a paper and you're gonna do it with your hand.
I already got the paper.
Okay. No, that's for Rian. For you.
Doesn't say two, please. Two paper.
Okay, you go there and write your hand. Okay, Rian. And Ryan, okay? You're gonna write these things. Okay? Rian, are you done?
Just
Okay.
kindly
Here, you're gonna
type
write
that
something
in
here. I'm
our
gonna
chat
tell you what
box
to write,
once
okay?
you are done with the activity, with writing your answer as well. Okay, take your time, Natalia.
Can I write?
I'm gonna tell you. Just wait. Okay, are you guys all done? Did you
Not
run?
me.
Get a pencil and do it.
There's no pencil.
Just do it with anything then.
No, I don't want to. Here, a pencil.
Do you want to do it in your notebook or in the paper like that?
No, 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 parang ito one page.
Okay, ready?
Ganyan mo tayo.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ready? You're gonna write something, okay?